Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for coming back to another broadcast over here at the Ellis Network. Now, I know I've been gone for about a week. I've been very busy, raising the family. It's that time of year, the holidays. It's very chaotic around here. But I have been paying attention to other things. So I'm going to do a quick Sunday update just of a lot of things that's been going on. I'm just going to give you guys the headlines. I'm not going to go back and fact check everything. You guys can do that as well. Hopefully you guys trust me enough since you guys been following me to know what I'm talking about is somewhat true or is what's being talked about. So again, real quick, guys, the Bali volcano, it's still very active. They've been monitoring, keeping an eye on it. There's still a lot of little small earthquakes around the base of their volcano, a lot of magma movement within the volcano, and it's still smoking. They are still saying that it's very possible for a massive eruption, so they are still keeping a very close eye on that. If anything breaks within that, I'll bring it out to you guys. Now, with that being said, there's been a lot of earthquakes this week. Two of them that I know that's been fairly big. One was in Iran. It was a 6 plus. One was in Japan the day after. That was a 5 plus. And then there was a I believe it was a 4. Again, I'll have to go back and look at it. So don't quote me fully on it, but they're saying that there was an earthquake in North Korea. And then there was a couple speculations that it could have been a nuclear detonation. Kim was testing because of what we've seen in the past without mountain tests. Now, I haven't seen that actually to be confirmed as of yet. If anyone has any confirmation on that, please share the information. We all know the Middle East, with Iran, Saudi Arabia, is Israel, Hezbollah. There's been a lot of action going on back and forth. They've been shooting rockets off at each other, been declaring war pretty much. And this comes right after President Trump, United States, put a military base for the first time inside of Israel. And it's just now coming out with information that United States is also opening up a massive military base in northern Syria. Now, if you guys remember back in the past that I brought out with proof and facts showing you guys that United States had a massive military buildup on the Jordanian-Syrian border. So it's really speculating as to why, especially when ISIS is finally being driven out of Syria. If you guys look, Syria is about 99% liberated from ISIS control. So, United States to be putting a military base in northern Syria, raises a lot of speculation. It could be, in fact, that, we're trying to stay close to what's going on in Israel and Iran. We do know that there's a lot going on with Iran. A lot of you guys may have not heard, but Iran's promising to send warships to the Gulf of Mexico for the first time ever. They're saying that they're going to go down to South America and try to talk peace with Venezuela. Now, if you guys remember that there's been some drama with the United States and Venezuela. Venezuela's been having a civil war, pretty much, martial law, a coup, if you would say. And President Trump's been telling its government to get it under control or there's going to be sanctions. I brought out a video, I want to say about 2 months ago, where Venezuela was telling its army to prepare for a war with America. Now, we know with Iran, with the nuclear deal that the Clintons and Obama administration, we know that President Trump's not very fond on it. So it's only bringing speculation as to with what Venezuela's was saying, and now Iran's going to be in the back doorstep of America in the Gulf for the very first time with warships. And we know that just everything. It's something's just not right. So let's go ahead and move on again, guys. Like I said, I'm trying to make this quick. I got my wife, she's getting ready to go to work. I got all 3 of my kids. Sexual allegations are still coming out. Matt Lauer of most of you guys know Matt Lauer. He was fired for sexual allegations. I brought out another video, let's say about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, about loud booms being heard around the world. I got a comment last night on one of those videos that's confirming more loud booms are still being heard in Florida. And this time it's in Brooksville, Florida. This was one of my listeners, Carol. She brought this out to me. Thank you for the information, Carol. I'll pass it on and keep an eye out on it. All right. So, anyways, guys, really quick before I bounce out of here, I want to talk to you guys really quick about something. Here local in my local community, December 1st, there was a house fire, and this family lost everything. There was a break-in in their in the home. I don't know if anything was actually stolen, but I think that they set fire to this house, and this family lost everything. They have 6 children. They have 2 dogs, or had. I'm sorry to say, one of the dogs lost their lives. 6 children. Everyone was fine. Everyone got out of the house fine. But with it being so close to the holiday season, it's tragic. Here in our community, there's been a lot of help within my community for this family. So I figured I'm going to do my part, guys. There has been a GoFundMe page set up for this family. If you guys would like to donate to a cause to help your fellow human being out in a time of need, especially around this time of the year, this season, you can do so. It would be greatly appreciated to the family. And within the GoFundMe page, there's pictures of the accident. And then you can even look into local news here in Youngstown, Ohio. And there's actual news that's confirming this fire as well. So if you guys could please click on the GoFundMe page, check it out. If you guys would like to donate to this family, that would be greatly appreciated. If you can't, would you please share that GoFundMe page to your friends? Again, this family, it's holiday season. It's Christmas here in America coming up. 6 children. Restore faith in humanity for this family right now, if you guys could. All right, guys. All right, so I'm going to bounce off here. I got family duties to do. I just want to let you guys know that I've been researching into and bettering broadcasting. I've been reading tips, watching videos on tips and tricks. And I've been reading a lot of articles, that's giving me a lot of great information. For some of you guys that don't know, I'm going to be going over to Patreon very soon as well. That's why I've been really studying into networking and all this, because when I go over to Patreon, I'm taking the Ellis Network to a totally different level. So for you guys, my YouTube subscribers, if it wasn't for you guys giving me the support and the love that I've gotten already, I don't think I would have had that drive to evolve even more. So I got to give a major shout out to you guys, the listeners, the likers, the ones that comment, I wouldn't be able to do this without you guys. So again, we're only 105 strong over here at the Ellis Network, but you know what? I'd rather have 105 strong people that agree and like to listen to us than just 105 just people randomly subscribe. So again, I appreciate everything that you guys do. I appreciate everything you guys talk about and share with me as well. I'm going to be putting my email link into the description as well. You guys can email me personally with information. If you would like to stay anonymous for anything that's breaking on in your area that you felt like should be discussed, or even if you have some information about anything breaking, you can share it with me as well. Again, when I move on to Patreon, we're taking Ellis Network to a whole different level. I'm going to start learning how to interview, bringing guest stars on. And when I move over to Patreon, I'm not leaving YouTube behind. You guys will still be here. Patreon is going to be seeing the same content that you guys will be seeing. And honestly, I wasn't thinking about Patreon until one of my subscribers mentioned it to me. I knew about Patreon, I just didn't look into it. So I think I'm going to go ahead and, evolve into that as well. But again, guys, I won't leave you guys behind here on YouTube. We'll be here as well. So thank you for the support, and I will be back very shortly. I'll see you guys later.